Hey everyone, it's Casey here. Or, well, it's Dan, but today, you're getting the full Casey treatment because we're diving deep into something awesome. If you're planning a trip to Argentina, and trust me, you won't want to miss these top 5 travel tips to make your journey unforgettable. This isn't just some generic list you find on a dusty travel blog. This is the real deal, the stuff that actually makes a difference when you're on the ground, trying to soak it all in. We're talking about a country with so much to offer, from mind-blowing landscapes to a culture that's vibrant and alive. And I want to make sure you get the absolute most out of every single second you spend there. So grab a coffee or maybe some mate if you're already in the Argentinian spirit, because we're about to break down the essentials. I've made my share of travel mistakes, learned things the hard way, and figured out what truly elevates a trip from just good to life-changing. Argentina is one of those places that can be life-changing, but a little preparation, the kind of preparation, goes an incredibly long way. Think of this as your insider briefing, your cheat sheet to navigating Argentina like a pro, even if it's your first time setting foot in South America. We're going to cover everything from the basics, like how to actually talk to people, super important, to the best times to go so you're not fighting crowds or getting rained out. Plus, the food, oh man, the food. And of course, the spots you absolutely cannot miss, and how to stay safe while you're out there exploring. This is about making your adventure smoother, richer, and way more epic. So let's get into it. No fluff, just the good stuff. Argentina awaits, and you're about to be ready for it. Alright, first up, and this is a big one, probably the one thing that can instantly change your entire experience. Learn basic Spanish phrases. I know, you're thinking, Casey, I'm just going on vacation, not enrolling in a language school. But hear me out. You don't need to be fluent, not even close. We're talking about a handful of key phrases. Hola, gracias, por favor, cuánto cuesta? Simple stuff. But the impact? It's massive. It's about respect. It's about connection. When you make an effort, even a fumbling, poorly pronounced effort, locals genuinely appreciate it. It's like a secret handshake. It shows you're not just another tourist expecting everyone to cater to you in English. It opens doors, man, think about it. You walk into a little local shop, a panaderia for some pastries, or a tiny cafe off the beaten path. You stumble through a buenos dias, quisiera un café, por favor. Suddenly, you're not just a transaction. You're a person trying to engage, and that often leads to warmer smiles, maybe a little extra help, or even a recommendation for something amazing you wouldn't have found otherwise. It can transform a simple daily interaction from something purely functional into a memorable moment of connection. And let's be real, it also helps you navigate. Figuring out a bus schedule, ordering food without accidentally getting something you're allergic to, or just asking for directions becomes 10 times easier. So download a language app, grab a little phrasebook, jot down some notes on your phone. Practice a few key sentences on the plane. It's not about perfection, it's about the attempt. It signals that you're interested in their culture, not just their tourist attractions. This simple step can be the difference between skimming the surface of Argentina and truly diving into its heart. Trust me on this, making that small linguistic effort pays huge dividends in the richness of your travel experience. It's a game changer, seriously. Don't skip this. Okay, next crucial piece of advice, nailing the best time to visit. Argentina is a massive country, stretching from tropical climates in the north to sub-Antarctic conditions in the south, so best can be a bit subjective depending on exactly you want to do. But for the most part, for that sweet spot experience, you're looking at their spring, which is September to November, and their fall, March to May. Why then? Well, it's pretty simple. The weather is generally mild, absolutely beautiful, and here's a big plus. The massive tourist hordes haven't quite descended, or they've just thinned out. This makes a huge difference. Imagine exploring Buenos Aires when the jacaranda trees are in full purple bloom in spring, and the air is fresh and not too hot, not too cold. Or hiking in Patagonia in the fall, with those incredible golden and red hues painting the landscapes, and the trails are less congested. Mild weather means you can actually enjoy being outside, whether you're wandering city streets, trekking mountains, or visiting vineyards. You're not sweating through your shirt in the scorching summer heat, or bundled up against the biting winter cold in many of the popular regions. It's that Goldilocks zone, just right. And the crowds, or lack thereof, is a massive bonus. Fewer people mean shorter lines for attractions, more availability in those cool boutique hotels or local restaurants you want to try, and generally a more relaxed vibe. You get to see the iconic spots without feeling like you're in a human traffic jam. This allows for more spontaneous moments, more authentic interactions, and frankly, better photos without 100 strangers in your shot. So, if your schedule has flexibility, aim for these shoulder seasons. It's like getting a premium experience without the peak season chaos, and often without the peak season prices for flights and accommodation. Plan it right, and you'll thank me later. Alright, let's talk about one of the best reasons to go anywhere, the food. And in Argentina, you absolutely must try certain things. This isn't just about sustenance, it's about diving headfirst into the culture. First on your list, non-negotiable empanadas. These aren't just any savory pastries, they're little pockets of joy, and every region, sometimes every family, has its own special recipe. Baked or fried, filled with beef, chicken, ham and cheese, corn, or even more exotic fillings, you need to try as many varieties as you can. Find a local spot, a hole in the wall, and just point. It's an adventure for your taste buds. Then there's the legendary asado. This is more than just a barbecue. It's a culinary ritual, a social event, a cornerstone of Argentine life. We're talking about incredible cuts of beef, sausages like chorizo and morcilla, grilled slowly to perfection over wood or charcoal. If you get invited to an asado, go. It's an honor. If not, seek out a good parrilla, steakhouse, and prepare for a meat experience that will probably ruin all other steaks for you. The quality of the beef is just on another level. It's not just about eating, it's about the communal experience, the smell of the smoke, the conversation that flows as freely as the Malbec. And for dessert, or really any time you have a sweet craving, there's dulce de leche. This creamy, caramel-like spread is ubiquitous. You'll find it in pastries, on toast, in ice cream, as a filling for alfajores, another must-try cookie sandwich. It's sweet, it's rich, it's addictive. Don't even try to resist. These culinary delights, empanadas, asado, dulce de leche, are more than just food items. They are integral to the Argentine experience. Skipping them would be like going to Paris and not seeing the Eiffel Tower. So, loosen your belt, be adventurous, and prepare to eat incredibly well. This is a huge part of falling in love with Argentina. Now let's get into the sights. Argentina is packed with jaw-dropping locations, but there are a few top tourist attractions that you simply cannot skip. These are the places that will fill up your camera roll and leave you speechless. First up, Iguazu Falls. Straddling the border with Brazil, these falls are not just big, they are colossal, a thundering spectacle of nature's power. We're talking hundreds of individual waterfalls spread out over nearly 3 kilometers. The roar of the water, the mist in the air, the sheer scale of it. It's an experience that humbles you. Walk the pathways, take the boat trip right up to the Cascades if you dare. It's unforgettable. Then you've got Buenos Aires. This city is pure energy. It's the Paris of South America, but with its own distinct, passionate soul. From the colorful houses of La Boca and the tango dancers in San Telmo's cobbled streets, to the grand architecture of Recoleta and Palermo's trendy boutiques and cafes, Buenos Aires is a city you explore on foot, getting lost in its diverse neighborhoods. Each barrio has its own character, its own rhythm. Catch a tango show, visit the Recoleta cemetery. Yes, a cemetery, but it's like a city of ornate mausoleums. And just soak in the vibrant, cosmopolitan atmosphere. It's a city that never sleeps and always surprises. And for the adventurers, the nature lovers, there are the Andes Mountains. This immense mountain range forms a dramatic western spine for the country, offering everything from world-class skiing in places like Bariloche to incredible hiking and mountaineering opportunities in Patagonia, home to iconic peaks like Fitzroy and Cerro Torre. Whether you're looking for challenging treks, scenic drives through breathtaking landscapes, or just the peace of the mountains, the Andes deliver on an epic scale. Each of these spots, Iguazu, Buenos Aires, the Andes, offers such a unique and powerful glimpse into Argentina's diverse landscape and culture. They are the highlights for a reason. Last but definitely not least, let's talk travel safety tips. Look, Argentina is generally a safe country for tourists, but like any place in the world, especially in big cities, you need to be smart and aware. This isn't about being scared, it's about being prepared so you can relax and enjoy your trip without unnecessary stress. The golden rule always is to be aware of your surroundings. Pay attention to who's around you, especially in crowded tourist spots, on public transport, or in markets. Pickpockets can be skilled, so don't make it easy for them. Keep your valuables secure. This means not flashing expensive jewelry or wads of cash. Use a money belt or keep your wallet in a front pocket. When you're at a cafe, don't just leave your phone sitting on the table or hang your bag on the back of your chair where you can't see it. These are simple precautions, common sense stuff, but it's easy to let your guard down when you're mesmerized by a new place. It's the little things that make a big difference in deterring opportunistic theft. Think about it, if you look like a difficult target, thieves are more likely to move on to someone easier. And finally, avoid less crowded, poorly lit areas, especially at night. If you're unsure about a neighborhood, ask your hotel staff or a trusted local for advice. Stick to well-trafficked streets when walking after dark, or consider taking a taxi or rideshare if you're going a longer distance or feel uneasy. Most of the time, you'll be absolutely fine, but these simple precautions are your best defense against petty crime. It's about minimizing risk so you can focus on the amazing experiences Argentina has to offer. Being aware and a little cautious doesn't detract from the adventure. It ensures it continues smoothly. So, there you have it. My top 5 game-changing tips for making your trip to Argentina absolutely epic. From trying to speak a little Spanish and connecting with the amazing local people, to timing your visit for the best weather and fewest crowds, you're already way ahead of the game. And don't even get me started again on the food, the asado, the empanadas, the dulce de leche. Seriously, go hungry. Exploring those incredible sights like Iguazu Falls and the vibrant streets of Buenos Aires, and doing it all with a smart sense of safety, that's the recipe for an unforgettable journey. Argentina is a country that truly has it all: breathtaking nature, passionate culture, incredible food, and warm, welcoming people. It's a place that gets under your skin in the best possible way, a place that calls you back. These tips are just a starting point, a way to help you unlock the best of what it has to offer. The real adventure begins when you get there, when you step off that plane and start making your own discoveries, your own memories. So take this advice, build on it, and get ready for something special. Thanks for watching. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel advice. Let me know in the comments if you've been to Argentina or if you're planning a trip. I'd love to hear your thoughts or any other tips you might have. Safe travels, go out there, explore, be awesome, and have an incredible time in Argentina. You deserve it.